Oh, nice. Okay.
So now, if we go to Android Studio again, this goes to one of the other things that felt wrong to me. UI readiness, pose assistant. Okay. So, how is this working? Where is this? It's down here somewhere. No, that's the error. Where is the success one? Show start alert. Pose, prism pose overlay, checkmark view.
Yeah.
This guy. Okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. So this is checking if our detection feedback is approved.
Mm-hmm.
And then based on approved, then it's showing this. And then we have this checkmark view. And then we have this animation finished. And when animation finished callback occurs, we do another check of this thing has like...
That could be wrong, right?
Well,
if you happen to be...
Yeah, you could go out and then back in.
And then you're trapped. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're trapped?
So when the animation finished, like what happens like if you suddenly become not approved right before this fires, what happens?
Well, right now, because
this check doesn't go...
right now because the sampling this...
Oh, I guess we're still in this. I guess this thing would become false too.
I don't know. So what I've seen, the behavior I've seen is that I will intentionally go out of pose to prevent it from doing this because I didn't comment it out, right? Yeah. And even though I'm red and I'm out of pose, it will go through with this.
Yeah.
And my assumption was that the reason that's happening is because we're not taking another sample for another 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I agree. That's what's happening.
And therefore, it's not redrawing this or rebuilding it. And therefore, it still thinks we're in the middle of this or whatever. But what seems to make more sense to me almost, because a debounce is what we want for this use case. It's the right thing for this use case. Right? We want a debounce of whatever this, however long this animation is, whatever the time is that we want to use, that standard time.
3 seconds.
If it's 3 seconds, like we'd want a debounce of that time to make sure that we stay in that position for that long, right? And then fire a thing, right? So it's like we want a different flow to observe as state to trigger this than the animation being finished or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it feels weird that, like, it does... I can see why it would be good to have this as part of, like, have it be tied to the animation.
Because then it's always exact.
Because then it's exact. But it also feels weird to be like...
The animation is driving the state machine.
Yeah, the animation is driving the state machine. I think that's that's a bigger problem that we have in general, like overall, is like the UI is driving the state machine through finishing step
Yeah.
rather than the state machine just driving the UI.
Yeah. The
Um,
UI just showing the state of the state machine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
But that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, so I've been trying to figure out because this is the thing that feels wrong to me now is this breakout thing with the sampling.
Hmm.
And it's like I've been trying to think of like what's the right way to address that
Yeah,
where
this was a challenge, I remember. Yeah, I don't even remember exactly how we solved it, but it is something like if the separate approval um publisher or whatever what's it called here?
the
Publishers or
the flow, I don't know.
the flow? Yeah, the flow, whatever it is, the flow emits another value where it like switches from success to failure, then it like instantly
Yeah.
it goes back to rechecking the thing. So that it's like not delayed at all.
Yeah.
And so that's how we got away with it. It was like one is delayed, which is the one that drives the errors, but then the one that is saying whether it's approved or not is not delayed.
Yeah. But then yeah. I mean, I guess we could if we redrew how could we I mean, maybe we just redraw more often. We rebuild more often.
Is it the redraw or is it like the sample doesn't even emit another value for 3 seconds? So like even if you redraw, it's
The
still
sample doesn't emit another
approved.
value for 3 seconds. But that's what I'm saying. So this is like right now we have this sample detection feedback,
Yeah.
which is this. But like we can have like real time detection feedback by detection feedback distributor dot detection feedback
Yeah.
dot collect as state with lifecycle null lifecycle equals lifecycle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with this though? What the hell? What does it not like?
Val, maybe?
Oh, var val val.
What
Okay,
was it? Yeah, okay.
okay. So now we have two of these. So we're listening to state on both of these
Yeah.
and detection feedback distributed. That's fine. We're listening to the original one, which is the real time one, and then we're listening to the non real time detection feedback as state. So both will trigger rebuilds,
Yeah.
which might slow things down a little bit, but because we're doing maybe excessive rebuilding, but it should afford us the ability to change the entrance to this to be
The other
this,
one, the real-time one.
but change this to be the real time detection feedback.
This one too, right? I think.
If we change this one, then it will. My worry is that it will. Um, my worry is that it will show this.
It'll be a little jumpy, maybe.
Maybe it won't. I don't know. We can see.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, it'll probably instantly as soon as you get in the right position. But that might be okay. I mean, that's better.
That's weird. Why is it telling me to spread my feet shoulder width apart when my arms are the problem?
Extend your
Um,
arms out. Extend your arms out to your side.
I don't know.
Remain
I
in this
missed it.
spot for the remainder of the body mapping. Prepare to make
I
a full
wasn't
turn
quick
and
enough
make
at
the
aborting.
countdown. 3,
Yeah, it seemed a lot faster.
1,
Yeah,
10,
it's definitely.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Maybe that's the right way to do it.
3, 2, 1. Finish.
Yeah, I wonder how many redraws this is causing. Like, is it like doubled?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how we track the time
Yeah,
on that.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
mean, we could log them all, but we need some sort of like external counter, like
Yeah,
to time. Like we redrew this many times in this second, and then compare it to the other one.
yeah.
I don't know. This is better though, so we can always tweak it some more. But okay,
All right.
so this is. What is this? This is
Really making
use
the
switch
yeah.
to or make position hold or
Is it pose? I think it's just pose, right?
make pose
We might have to
check
do it for the other one too.
check breakage real time.
Yeah.
So that if you start the check mark by being in the correct position and then break your position, it will abort rather than continuing on with the scan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Actually, okay, I'm just thinking about this. Like, it might not actually be doing that much more because the sample is going at the same rate, and then your other one,
But this one only gets it every 2.5 seconds.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that one's only going every two
Oh,
and a
but
half seconds,
we are
and then your other one,
the other
go
one's
ahead.
drawing in real time though. The overlay is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So like but this one wasn't rebuilding that often. This one should have only been rebuilding every 2.5 seconds cuz
Oh, okay. So this one's
this
rebuilding constantly now.
is the only state. But now we've made this rebuild as quickly as this guy is returning things, which is
So is this distinct though, or is it distinct based on if like we could make this distinct based on just whether it's just like the major values like um approved failure or incomplete data or wherever those are. Like that it wouldn't be changing very often,
yeah.
but it would be instant, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we don't have distinct implemented here as an option right now. So,
Yeah, but we could do it if we could do it just by checking the major values, not like the different failure errors or whatever, the
yeah.
associated values. That I mean, that would I think prevent almost all of the redraws.
Yeah. I can do that. I got to go though.
Okay.
I
All
got to
right. Sounds good.
But yeah, I feel better now that
Yeah,
things
this looks good. Yeah.
things feel more stable and feels good.
Okay. And then, yeah, push it up sometime. I want to keep checking these my validation stuff. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to
but
clean it up and get it up there.
yeah. Okay. I mean, tomorrow's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But okay. Sounds
Cool.
good. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All right. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
All right, friends. It's that time. It is that time. Made some good progress. We got dampening enabled. We also fixed this other issue, which we can potentially optimize with this, which is, let's do like a to-do here real quick. Add distinct based on major type, not specific errors. This would allow us to reduce the rebuilds of the pose assistant view. Let's do whip improve. Improve pose breakage. All right. I'll have to clean that up a little bit later and get that up tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time.